Let's go with Stephen A. Smith as he thrashes Gavin Newsom for being so clueless. Wow, let's take a look.
Since you want to take the Trump administration to court and say that he had no business federalizing the National Guard, you could have called the National Guard.
Stephen A. Smith, another. I mean, it's funny that the sports guys have become better political pundits than the political guys. But Stephen A. Smith, here he is just going off on Newsom for not deploying the National Guard himself.
If you were Gavin Newsom, as the Wall Street Journal alluded to, you know what you could have done to alleviate this? Since you want to take the Trump administration to court and say that he had no business federalizing the National Guard, you could have called the National Guard. You could have made sure that law enforcement throughout the city of Los Angeles had a very strong, vibrant, conspicuous presence where it might have alleviated the possibility of him calling in, meaning Trump calling in the National Guards and the Marines. You could have done that, but you didn't. And because you didn't, you gave him the opening to do it. Because it makes you look like you're weak on crime, you're weak on lawlessness, you're weak on borders. All the things that got him elected, you're playing into his hand.
Stephen,
Ooh.
yes, you're right. Yes, of course.
Thanks to the Rumor Report. Of course, he's right on this one, Stephen A., which we did a video as well on him, and it turned out to be pretty well. So thank you to everybody that's joined us based on that video alone. I mean, you got to call it for what it is, and Stephen A. Smith is doing just that. People think that he could be the salvation of the Democratic Party. We'll see. But regardless, he does have a point. You know, he played it straight into Trump's hand. If Newsom would have done that, then he would have had some positive effects on him and people. But listen, at the end of the day, though, he's got the answer to the people that these big cities that he answers to. Basically, you know, let's be honest. The people that voted for a Democrat in California are not the rural or the outskirts of California. It's basically L.A., San Francisco, San Diego, and these big cities, that Sacramento, these huge cities that are in California that got him elected. So, and that's his bread and butter, really. Gavin Newsom, that's his bread and butter. Those sanctuary cities. But yeah, he's right. Stephen A. Smith is right. He played right into Trump's hand, and Trump played his hand right as well. You know, he had to call him at the right time. He had the receipts to back it. He had the receipts right there in his hand when he said, "I didn't talk to you before the riot started." Nope. Yes, you sure did. Right here, 15-minute call between Newsom and Trump. So, unfortunately, Mr. Newsom it didn't work out for him, and certainly he's not really doing well in popularity. I'll tell you that.